Now, some are wondering if Clark will be okay in time for this weekend's WNBA All-Star events. Just yesterday, we learned Clark would compete in the three-point contest, but we'll see if that still happens now with this latest injury. We're going to keep our eyes on Clark to see if she takes the court tonight as the Fever head to New York to face the Liberty. And this is a game you can watch right here on WTHR. Tip-off set for 7:30. We also have a Fever pregame special our sports team has been working on. It's tonight at 7 here on Channel 13. Our Eli Gain will be in New York. He's going to have highlights and post-game reaction tonight at 11. Also happening today, one of the Fever's marquee stars is getting some big-time love. Take a look. Former WNBA MVP Tamika Catchings is getting her very own mural. This is on Mass Ave in downtown Indy. It's the work of Hoosier-based artist Nate Baranowski. You may have seen Nate a couple times here on the news at noon. His design shows Catchings as an activist, a mentor, teacher, speaker, and businesswoman. Certainly multi-talented, multifaceted. And Catchings is, as you well know, one of the most decorated players ever. She's a 4-time Olympic gold medalist and a 5-time WNBA Defensive Player of the Year. This mural will be dedicated officially tonight at 6:15, and community members are encouraged to come down and join in. They're on New Jersey Street. Great timing with the WNBA All-Star Weekend coming up, too. Here's a quick rundown of what to expect. WNBA Live, which is a 2-day fan festival, is going to be Friday and Saturday at the Convention Center. The three-point contest and skills challenge will be Friday night at 8 inside Gainbridge. There's also Fever Fest, which is Saturday over at Everwise Amphitheater, and it all then leads up to the All-Star Game, which is Saturday night at 8:30, and we'll have more on all of this over at WTHR.com. And then coming up at 12:45, in about 40 minutes from now, we're going to be sitting down with organizers from the WNBA Live to talk more about the upcoming activations, what you can see, what you can do, what you can experience with the whole family coming up this weekend. New this afternoon, 7 people have been charged for various crimes over the July 4th weekend, all of them young people between the ages of 14 and 21. Those charges include, we'll go down the list here, a 14-year-old boy accused of auto theft, gun possession, and resisting arrest. A 16-year-old boy accused of criminal recklessness after police say he shot a firework towards other people. And a 21-year-old charged with battery and criminal recklessness after officers accused him of shooting a Roman candle toward police. In a statement today, prosecutor Ryan Mears said the allegations are, quote, categorically unacceptable and will not be tolerated. You can take a closer look at those charges and the others. We've got it posted at WTHR.com. Metro Police have made an arrest in a deadly July 4th shooting near Eagle Creek Park. Police and paramedics found 2 victims on Lafayette Road near I-65 and 79th Street in the evening of the 4th. One of them died. And this week, IMPD's Violent Crimes Unit, along with the U.S. Marshals Task Force, served a murder warrant on a 20-year-old man. That man now faces preliminary charges of murder, attempted murder, battery with a deadly weapon, and criminal recklessness. And now to the east side, where police are trying to figure out who shot and killed a man yesterday and then left him in a car. It happened just before 4 in the afternoon near 34th and Franklin. Investigators say this is a typically quiet area. They're now working to solve this case along with the others.
We made a significant number of arrests, whether that be aggravated assault or our homicide investigators. Our numbers still continuously to trend down when we talk about violent crime and homicides and aggravated assaults. We'll continuously hope, and we're not saying that's a win for us, but we'll continuously do everything that we can as an agency to hopefully those numbers trend down. However, you heard us say this before, it's so important for folks to come forth with information. The police department can't do it alone.
And we're working now to learn if police have identified a possible suspect or a motive in that particular case. If anyone has information that could help detectives, they want to hear from you, and you can call Crime Stoppers anonymously at 317-262-TIPS. A 14-year-old Grant County teenager is now staring at a 50-year prison sentence after pleading guilty to killing a man. Last month, Zayden Guy pleaded guilty to shooting and killing 24-year-old Byron Dennis Jr. At the time, Zayden was just 13 years old. It happened at a Marion gas station in March of last year. Dennis's family spoke in court during yesterday's sentencing. This here is video from the sentencing hearing yesterday. His mother remembered Dennis as a good man, and she told the judge she forgives this teenager and hopes he asks God for forgiveness. And he did offer an apology. Watch.
I'm very sorry for what I've done and the damage I've caused to the Dennis family as a young man at the age of 13. I was young enough to make better decisions and think about doing things before I didn't.
Zayden Guy will now spend time in the juvenile detention system until he turns 18. At that point, of course, then he'll go to adult prison. He has 30 days to file an appeal on that sentence. After a violent past couple of weeks here in Indianapolis, the governor is now weighing in on this dark cloud over the city. When asked if he plans to provide more help to the city of Indianapolis at the request of Indy FOP President Rick Snyder, Governor Braun said when he compares the state capitol to what it was 9 years ago, something has to give. But he stopped short of offering specifics on if or how the state would offer its help.
I think it would be a dereliction if you weren't at least talking about it, and then sooner or later seeing if they're going to take action that really shows results, or put your heads together in terms of what that next step might be. I'm not going to say what it's going to be. I'm saying it's at the point where something needs to change.
Okay, meanwhile, the Public Safety and Criminal Justice Committee is meeting today to talk about changes to the city's curfew rules to help cut down on youth violence. This is where curfew hours stand right now. Let's show you. For those younger than 15, you can't be out after 11. For those 15 to 17, you can't be out after 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. You also cannot be out after 11 on weeknights. All of these curfews lift at 5 a.m. The new rules would move those times up. So for those under 15, you wouldn't be allowed out after 9. And for those 15 to 17, you wouldn't be out after 11 Friday and Saturday. Sunday through Thursday, you wouldn't be out after 9. The curfew, again, would lift at 5 a.m. Now, there are exceptions to these rules for school functions and other chaperoned events, and we have a full outline of those proposed exceptions online. Tonight's meeting is open for public comment, so you can let the committee members from the City County Council know what you think about all this. It's at the City County Building, 5:30 tonight.